I actually get the sense that he's alone for a good portion of his life. And he's, I would say, in his late 80s when he passes, but I think he passes of old age, but he worked like he never stopped. Like in his 80s, he was still going out and doing stuff on the farm. And I do feel like his family would have tried to get him to leave the farm, but he was not going to leave. And I don't see, I'm not 100% sure on this, but I'm asking about him about kids, but I don't see kids with him. I don't think he had kids. So this would be not a parent or a grandparent for you, maybe like a great uncle or something. Okay, at this point, I'm going to check in with you guys and see who can take 85, 90, 95, or 100%. Oh, and there's something, sorry, I forgot to say, he is missing a significant portion of teeth at the time of his passing, and did not have money to help his teeth. And I do see him getting very thin because of that, and that's why his family is worried about him. And he's kind of like a recluse, I feel like. So if you just joined, my name is Cass. I'm a psychic medium and spiritual coach. I'm providing evidence of a loved one that's stepping forward. I am asking everybody if they can take 85, 90, 95, or 100% of the evidence that I just...
I'm resonating mostly with my Uncle James.
Okay,
lived
perfect.
On the farm all his life in Donegal, Ireland.
Yep.
Yeah, lost a lot of his teeth in his later years, lived alone on the farm.
On the farm?
Uh-huh.
Okay, thank you. And you would understand that I don't think he was ever married.
Nope.
He definitely, is that correct? Sorry.
That is correct. No married.
And no children as well. But he did live with, his parents lived, I feel like, pretty long lives, and they lived on the farm with him.
Correct.
And would you also understand that, like, his mother would have made his clothes for him?
Absolutely.
So he's saying that this was like not, but there is a point, I think, I see him living on the farm at the end of his life for at least 20-ish years.
That is correct. Yes.
Okay. And so he's living by himself. And at that point, I do feel like his siblings are like into society. Like they've kind of assimilated off the farm.
Moved on to New York. Yes.
Yeah. And they're not pressuring him necessarily to go into a city, but they're just like, maybe somewhere where you could be closer to a doctor. Or,
oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
And he just was adamant, like he would rather die
on the farm on his horse.
Yes.
And he was fine.
Yeah. I see him like walking out to like feed the animals in the morning, and he's kind of looking up at the sun. And if I'm being honest, he's like, is today the day? Like, I'm happy right here if it's time to go. Like,
100%. 100% happy on the farm with everything. His pigs, his horses. That's it.
Okay. Well, guy, his name's James, right?
Yes.
Yeah, did he have at least 2 sisters?
Yes.
Okay. He's talking about his sisters too. I feel like one of them was okay with the farm life. The other one was out of there the second. Yes. But
that's my mother.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
She went to New York.
Didn't have I don't want to say, oh, this is how it came through though. Would you understand that physical labor is not her thing?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh,
yeah. And okay, let me just see why he came through today then.
Yeah, why James?
Yeah, you just never know. And I'm getting an N name as significant. I wanted to say Nancy, but names are hit or miss for me if you've seen me read before. I wanted to say Nancy and then Nick. Would you know an N name to be significant for him or someone in his family?
I would. It would be my Well, their Aunt Nance came
Nance.
to New York and then took all the brothers and sisters to New York.
Oh, okay, cool. Okay, that makes sense. So that's just more validation from him. And he is very connected to God. He keeps
Yes.
talking about that, and he really feels God in nature. And I think that's part of his message here. I think that he would. I think that you also feel pretty connected to nature when you understand that.
Correct. May, Earth. Yes.
And I do get the sense that life has been pretty hectic for you lately, and you haven't had the time to be in nature.
That is correct. Hospital for 8 months.
Oh my gosh, I'm sorry. He's saying get out there.
Yeah, I'm trying.
Okay, good. Yeah, he is like really pushing for you. Like you'll feel better. It's something but like you'll feel better when you feel in
exercise.
Just to like the sunshine and the plants and just bask in the glory, as he would say, of God's earth is how it's coming through.
I agree.
So yeah, I'll thank him for stepping forward. And I think just connecting, he came through because he was very connected to nature and his faith and believed in more than the hard work that
I
that
just
he was
love this.